Older people of Reddit. What has been the biggest change in the world you have seen in your lifetime? The internet. Cell phones are up there, but it's got to go to the internet. LGBT rights went from a pipe dream to reality. The fall of USSR and the Berlin Wall. Maybe not the world, but Google Maps is an absurd game changer. You used to be able to screen your incoming calls as they were being recorded on your answering machine. These days, there's no way to tell how urgent a call might be until after you answer. Well, the biggest change I've seen in my lifetime is that technology has become so advanced and accessible. From the internet to smartphones. It's amazing how much has changed and how much easier our lives have been made by these inventions. The internet. Personal computers in homes are common. LGBTQ rights. Improved environmental movements. So far the answer has been cell phones and internet. For me it is mobile tech in general. I distinctly remember the moment when I was in college that I realized people no longer struck up conversations with strangers when waiting for class to start. Looking around, everybody was staring at a screen, whether it was a laptop or a phone. It was such an eerie moment. The internet, cell phones, social media, the loss of IRL communities, knowing your neighbors, etc. The lack of empathy, the growth of hatred. It's insane to hear stories of actual kids learning racism and violence from their parents. At times, they may react to their learned hatred through mockery and pranks. Other times, they react with guns and shoot to kill those they are taught to hate simply because of their race. Because of their gender. Because of the way they dress that reflects a sort of ambiguity to their gender or who they may find attractive. Of course, youth aren't born hateful, it's just that they learn from the hatred existing around them. True, there are positive changes that have occurred, like the end of slavery and a fight towards equity. Yet, such a fight has been generating a hefty kill streak. So, the question is, what change do you think will occur in the years to come? I'm not that old, but how people job hunt has changed tremendously. When I first entered the workforce, I was taught you should dress up in business casual clothing. Walk into wherever you wanted to apply. Ask for a supervisor. Get an application from them. Then fill it out on site. And after an interview you would send a thank you note. I can't imagine doing any of that now. The deterioration of adult intelligence and independent thinking. Well, 40. Job applications now have 100 gender choices and it makes me mad. The sense of community and family has disintegrated on many fronts. Individuality has triggered a sense of selfish entitlement that is nauseating. We used to get together to support one another as a group even if it wasn't something that personally interesting to you. Today's mindset is, what's in it for me, prevails, and it's sad. I grew up in the 80s and it felt so groundbreaking, but I saw the transition begin. I remember a lecture where the lecturer said that marketing will break people's understanding of value, and now I see what he meant. Designer labels back then meant high quality, today it's expensive mass-produced crap. Sorry to be a downer. The subscription-based lifestyle. It's everywhere at this point and will only get worse. People were pushed to buy homes when I was growing up. Now you're pushed to rep forever to pay the upper class. World Wide Web. No doubt the internet. Animal crackers and chocolate milk have literally never been the same since we watched the Twin Towers in the United States fall. Snack time in the 3rd grade.